Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's good to be here and I hope you're doing well. We are continuing on with our Final Fantasy Tactics playthrough here today, folks. And it's the dawn of a new chapter, Chapter 2. We actually have a story battle to hop in right here at Dorter. But before we do that, let's pop into the old formation. See what we can do here. So at the end of the last episode, you recall we did recruit Gafgarian, Agrius, Rad, Alicia, and Lavian. However, Gafgarian and Agrius, although they are very strong, they are guests. And guests tend to soak up your experience and job points, right? And I don't really like that. So I'm going to do something here that might be controversial, but I think in the end it definitely makes sense. So I've actually taken the liberty of stripping them of all of their gear. And we can use that on our characters instead. So I think it's a net positive. I think it works out. I think it makes sense. And that's what we're going to do. They, of course, will still participate in fights, but they will be, disarmed and less effective, leaving more experience and JP for the rest of the team. So that's the first course of action we're going to take. Secondly, let's check out some skills and experience here. So Ramza, the priest, I mean, what are we kind of looking for with this? Regen's a decent one. Wall's pretty good. I think we save up for Holy with Ramza. And for the wizard, I actually do want to grab the magic attack up skill here for Ramza. It'll be a useful one to kind of use in the future. It's not really worth putting on now, given he's using white magic, but it'll be a good one for the future when he transitions to attack magic. For Rivaldi here, the thief, let's see what we have. 315. I think I'd like to probably save up, for steel weapon or accessory. There's also move +2. Secret hunt will come into effect eventually as well. So like I said, he's going to be a thief for a while. I think he's about good where he's at though. For right now. Looks like he does have the Lancer class unlocked here too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I like where he's at right now. I will give him a better hat though. If you remember, his red hood got broken. Well, Rad had one, so we can actually put that back on. Looking good there. For Stouty. Let's check out Stouty. Stouty, the MVP of the Fort Zeekton fight without question. Rocking 993 job points here. I mean, this is a choice between Ice 4 or Flare. I think I'll do Ice 4. Ice 4 is an area attack. Flare is just a single target. So I like the ability to sort of broaden out if the opportunity arises. For equipment, he's looking good as well. We have Colvin the Monk here, so he's going to get a nice upgrade because he'll have a new helmet, the Cross Helmet. So that right there is plus 40 HP, which is tremendous. And the chainmail can be replaced for the gold armor. Thank you, Gafgarian and Agrius, for sure. I'll also throw on the power wrist, which does +1 physical attack for our monk. Now, he has essentially transformed into the tank that he pretty much always has been. For monk skills here, what are we looking at? Probably saving up for revive. I do like that. I'm probably like Earth Slash. Hamido's very nice, but it's very expensive. We'll see. I could see Colvin transitioning to another job here. Maybe, I don't know, halfway through this chapter. And then Roxy hasn't participated in a battle for a while. That's because we've been stuck with just using 4. Maybe we can work her in this fight here. We'll have to see. For Stouty, I think I'm going to throw Time Magic back on as his secondary. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty secure where we're at there. So let's give it a save and let's hop right into the next story battle. While we're hopping into the story battle here, folks, if you're enjoying the playthrough on the channel, please consider becoming a subscriber. Love to have you. I am featuring this game. It's kind of a casual thing right now, but I like to call it a labor of love because it's a game that I just absolutely adore and can't get enough of. And, I love sharing the games that I love and have really had a positive impact on me throughout the years. I like bringing those to the channel kind of as a casual playthrough. So if you are enjoying the content, please consider becoming a subscriber. Would absolutely love to have you. So let's put Stouty on the bench for this one and bring out Roxy. And what's Roxy rocking? Time and white magic. And short charge. So looking good there. So let's hop on in. I've also got some other games on the channel as well. Play some Tiny Rogues. I play some Tarot Cards. Play another farm roguelike. Got some other ones coming up as well. I've got some big plans here for March for the channel as it relates to games being updated and or released. So into the story, we have a knight. How about 500 gil per head? And we have a mercenary, way too low, 2,000. It's 2,000 gil a head. It would be easy to make all of you heretics, you know? Is that a threat? How about 1,000 gil? He's shaking his head. 700, no more. Okay, done deal. So they agreed at 700 per head. They'll be here any minute. Kill all of them, understand. And that knight there in the purple, you will learn more about him as the story goes on. Ha, speak of the devil. There they are, get them. So we are being ambushed here in Dorter, which is normally a pretty mild city. But nope, we're being ambushed. That's Gafgarian. Damn, 700 was too cheap. So he whistles in for some backup. Not sure what a measly thief would be able to do to us, really. Anyways, Gafgarian says, ambush going all out, eh? If you don't like it, you can leave. I usually don't do freebies, but I'll make an exception. Gafgarian is, of course, highly motivated by gold. You patronizing ... Alright, conditions for winning here is defeat all enemies, including the thief that, you know, arranged to collect some coin for our heads. He's got 112 HP though. Definitely want to do a little scouting around, see what kind of equipment is available. Gafgarian does, although he doesn't have a sword to use his abilities, he still does have some spells. And really what we want them to do is just soak up hits, right? So that is the main use of the guest characters here. Alright, so let's take a peek. So Chang has headgear and a mithril vest. Okay. So those are both equipment items that we cannot purchase, at least right now. So it'd probably be worth a steal there. We have another thief with some pretty poor equipment there. We have an archer with pretty poor equipment. Another mithril vest here, also a round shield. Maybe we can get that from her as well. And we have two wizards back here. So more headgear. And then a flame rod and a chain vest. Okay, so I think what we should do is let's definitely focus on the archer and the thief. And if we can find a way to work in a steal of the hat here of this wizard, we can certainly do that. But for the time being, I think getting the thief picked clean, if you will, is probably the most prudent act. So let's just try it. Let's just try. Steel armor. Right off the bat, 28%. Steel helmet is 31%. Let's go for the steel helm. 31%. And we got it. How about that, folks? That's a good start. Hopefully that means future success. So since stealing is kind of our thing, we definitely want to raise the speed of our thief. It'll just make him steal better. So Ramza in yelling form here. Let's get Colden right up on the front lines where he is, where he shines. Agrius' turn here. And these archers are in a good spot. They're on high ground. They're going to be able to really snipe. So we'll kind of see how this battle unfolds. The wizards are a bit scary too. Alright, as expected, in running up my thief there, He's going to get targeted with spells. In fact, what do we have coming down on us here? Some fire too. Got it. Can we get... We don't have shell. For Roxy. So let's get some haste on Ramza. Gafgarian casting a little fire magic himself. Except for he hits our thief. But it does make speed save proc off, which is great. Agrius takes a shot, and here comes the pain. Our thief might not make it. Gafgarian does not make it. Thief takes a big hit, but again, speed save. He's just got to hang on here. Agrius down. Colden does take a hit. So let's see what we can do about getting our guys patched up here. Alright, so he's rocking 31 health. And it looks like the... Who's Boyce? That's this guy here. I think he's got Throw Stone. So why don't we do something like this? And let's see if this even works. Okay, so we have Ribaldi here. He's going for the steel armor. Get it. Missed that time. Let's see what Chang does here. He is going to target our monk. I think I'm okay with that for sure. Given the positioning of Ramza here, let's get our monk right here to soak up the heal. Could also chakra himself, but he doesn't need to. Instead, it'd be real great to get one of these wizards down. See if we can get the hit. And we do. Nice strong hit there with Wave Fist. Boy's coming down for a Throw Stone. That's okay. And here comes the Cure 3. Some good healing all around. Rivaldi again here. So we really want that Mithril Vest. I don't like these thieves hanging around too much because they do steal from you as well. So let's see if we can get it. 40%. No dice there. Roxy taking a shot. We have the other wizard here. Definitely a bit scary. Let's see, maybe we can do something kind of tricky here. Let's go to the panel. And then let's move right here. What this should do is it should have the spell that is targeted on her instead hit them. Alright, Ramza. Whoop. Don't go to weights. I think yelling is probably the best course of action here. Let's get our thief. Let's get his speed sky high, so we can get all of our steals in here. Alright, fire 2. And it works just like I thought it would. Big hit there on the thief. My goodness. The wizard's gotta ask himself if that was worth it. It doesn't feel worth it. And silence is applied by the thief there. I suppose that's the mage masher for ya. Let's get this wizard out of here. He's too strong. So he goes down. Rivaldi here. Let's get the mithril vest. You will see his percentage to steal just go on up as his speed goes up. So that's real nice there. %. Let's go. Nothing. Alright, so Roxy takes a hit. But she's still doing alright. Ramza is silenced, though. Gotta keep that in mind. See, maybe I can get a chakra on Roxy. Although she's probably done here. Nope. I'm gonna shoot Ramza. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna have to... work our way around that. Alright, let's see, what do we have? I mean, we could wave fist. For sure. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and... let's get the wave fist off here. See you later. Throw stone. Of course. Of course. See if we can't get this armor from you. What do you say, bud? Just, it's time to give it up. Ramza quite literally backed into a corner now. Let's see what we can do here. 43% chance. All right. We finally get the armor. Now we do have to worry about Roxy here. Let's see if we can get Ramza up and able to bring her back from the dead. A 95% chance miss. Wow. That does not happen often here. Not sure what she's doing, but we'll see later. Let's get a little speed boost on our monk. And it kind of feels like Ramza's going to fall here. Unless we can do something. Thief gets in there for the kill. Let's get a little chakra. And Colden, the monk, here to save the day. Alright, good battle there. Troops, way to go. There's no time to waste. We must hurry and rescue the princess. Where are we going? Do you know where they went? There's only one place they could have escaped to. Impregnable Fortress, Bethla Garrison. Bethla Garrison. So the day is won. We bagged 7k. Plus a bonus grand, a flame rod, a mage master, and a phoenix down. A pretty random assortment of things there. We also got the headgear and the mithril vest, which is great. Alright, so as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, we're going to be heading east here. So we have 3 more locations to visit that will result in story battles. We have Ergway Woods, we have Zaire Kyle Falls, and Bethla Garrison. So first and foremost, with the dawn of a new chapter, it's always good to check in the shop. So what do we have? Do we have anything new? I mean, there's a round shield here. We're not really using shields. There's the headgear that we, kind of suffered for. Mithril vest as well. Spike shoes. We have a leather mantle. And a shuriken. So why don't we get our troops outfitted properly here? So Ramza, and how's this headgear? -8 magic, but +8 health. And +1 physical as well. Very interesting. Yeah, so this is more like, this is definitely like thief gear, right? So you want to throw the headgear on your thief, the mithril vest as well. Any of your magic users won't really get a benefit from the headgear. You want them to keep their MP kind of high, and that's kind of a steep, yeah, it's kind of steep. So I'll buy 1 more unit of headgear. We'll get 1 more mithril vest as well. Then we can move on from Dorter. So let's give it a save. What I want to do is I want to go west. There's a few spots that we should probably visit. But first and foremost, why don't we stop into the bar here? You can actually do a proposition. And the reason I want to do one of these is because we're actually in a great spot. So we're going to use Roxy, Colden, and Rivaldi. 13 days. You bet. And what this is, it's just kind of a job that takes a certain amount of days, so 13. So we're going to move back and forth 13 times. Now, all blue tiles have it. However, there's only certain blue tiles that are adjacent to another blue one, right? So you can just kind of freely move back and forth. And what you want to do is you want to move 13 days. And what you'll see here is you'll see that your party members are actually out of your party, so you can't use them, right? And at the end of the 13 days, they will report on their job. And if it was a success, then they get free JP. So we're just gonna do this and get a little free JP. I'm not keeping count, but that feels about good. Yeah, so then you go to report job here, trap of the bandits. Let's go. We left Dorter Trade City, joined the party to defeat the bandits. I got a good feeling. Rivaldi just feeling good about it. The enemy outnumbered us. Thanks to Time Mage, we did a super job. As a result, we defeated them. It's because I was here. Okay? We were cleaning up after the battle and we found a big treasure box. I opened it and inside was a bag stuffed with gil. So this job was a big success. This is the way. Alright, so we bagged 14,000 gil, and you see the JP there. 135, 135, 128. So it's a nice little free source of JP and obviously a few other things. I don't believe you can get actual items that you can use, though. So just keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and save. Like I said, I'm going to go west, and there's some shopping to do, and there's also another little hotspot right here, right? So let's go. Alright, so we skate by without a random fight there. That's good. Let's check out the shop. Kind of more of the same stuff here. Alright. Let's go to Egros. Ice bow. Looks like they have a javelin here. So this is a spear for our lancer. So we'll definitely pick up... Why don't we grab 2 of those? Grab a few shields too. For heavy armor, we have the Barbuda. So we'll buy 1 more of those. Mithril armor, you bet. Get a leather mantle too. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the same thing. Proposition. Girl at Gulg Volcano. Alright, so Rivaldi. Roxy. Colden. 16 days. Alright, 16 days. So 1, 2, 3... And 16. And let's get the report out here. We left Egros Castle and departed for the site of the inactive volcano. I got a good feeling. Okay, so Colden is the one with the good feelings this time. This area is famous for monsters, but we tried our best. As a result, we were able to excavate it. Different ores were found from the dike, but there was one big one that stood out. I opened it with faith. Inside was treasure that I've never seen sealed inside. This job was a big success. So we get an artifact here. And artifacts can it can show you and teach you a little bit more about the overall lore of the game and the Final Fantasy series just as a whole. So we get 2,500 gil. We get an M fiction novel and, you know, a bit of JP. We will absolutely take it. That's a treasure and it's extremely valuable. You're now a treasure hunter. From now on, you're a treasure hunter level 1. Excuse me. Great. That is a prestigious title for sure. So now let's pop back in here. Let's equip some things. I think we kind of landed on... Yeah, we need more magic here, for sure. But let's learn some abilities. So we have the Thief at 692 JP. So that's a nice little boost. We can get Steel Weapon or Steel Accessory. What do we want more? The accessory or the weapon? Could also get Move +2. But I'm going to go with a Steel here. Why don't we go with... Let's do Steel Weapon. Alright, so that's good. Colden, how about you? 657. So he can get Rev here, which is good. I mean, it's a good little fallback if we need it. Kind of almost low-key needed it in that last fight, right? Roxy. Oh, let's see. Float, reflex, stop. Quick is very nice. Let's keep saving. 514 for the priest as well. How about Ramza? I'll save it up for Holy. I think we can get Holy here. Yeah, why not? Alright, Stouty didn't do much. Roxy's good. The Thief and the Monk are also good. Alright. So I'm going to save it there, folks, and we're going to end the episode here. So what's going to happen is I'm going to end the episode. There's a few chances at random fights here at Mandalia or Swiggy Woods. But I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to travel to Dorter. And then when we start the next episode, we'll be ready to jump right into this spot here. And then we'll just continue on in this fashion eastward. So with that said, folks, I sure hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, give it a comment, become a subscriber to the channel if you're enjoying the playthrough. We'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.